Sarah.
Yeah. Okay.
No. Well, were you going to introduce me or not?
I did. Oh, this is Darren Holman, and he offered to give this talk on behalf of Oscar, who is on.
Yes. Okay. So we're going to talk about turnstiles, and here I've drawn some handy examples of turnstiles.
Oh no!
For my poor drawing skills. Okay. So this is a turnstile with one thing sticking out of it. This one has like two things.
Could we request a much fatter brush for the webcast?
Okay, fine. Let's see.
Size.
Yeah, go to size.
Size. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
Okay. Let me draw it here.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Oh.
Okay. So these are examples of turnstiles. So what's a turnstile puzzle? So here we're going to have our playing field, and our goal is to get to the stairs, which are going to be here. Pretend this is a stairs. See, that sort of looks like stairs. Okay. But you can't get to the stairs because there's a turnstile in the way. Here.
We haven't drawn one of those before.
It's got four things. It works just like the other one. Well, I haven't told you how turnstiles work. So here's how a turnstile works. Here's you, and you can move, and you can push a turnstile, and it'll turn. So for example, if you pushed it this way, you would get something.
Do the other things also move if you push one?
Yeah. Yes, everything moves. It's a simultaneous motion, fast thing. So here's you. And this thing, and notice that this thing moved. So now you can get to the stairs. And so this is easy. Now you can imagine some turnstile problems are hard. Yes.
Sorry, do turnstiles turn in both directions?
Depends on the model. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. The turnstiles you find in the wild usually do not turn in both directions. I'm going to continue. Okay, so what is the hardness of turnstile problems? We're going to look at the hardness of what we're going to call computerized turnstile problems, where in order to get the turnstile to turn, you have to solve a computerized problem. So let's say this computerized problem is SAT, satisfiability. Then the hardness of doing a computerized turnstile problem is going to be, it's going to be NP hard, because in order to turn the turnstile, you have to solve the problem first. NP hard. And we can even go up to P-space hard by using like your favorite P-space hard problem as the problem that you have to solve in order to get the turnstile to go. And the author wants to make this very clear that this is very different from the situation in real life, where instead of using turnstiles, you just have to pay a bit of money. He also provided some examples, like the New York Metro, the Chicago L train, the Boston Museum of Science, a revolving door in Phoenix. Okay, and that's it. That's it for the talk. Turnstiles are hard. Get it? Yes.
Does that mean we can use turnstiles for blockchain mining?
Yes, if you put the Bitcoin mining problem onto your turnstile, then having the person have to solve a hash thing to turn the turnstile means that you can mine Bitcoins with turnstile. Yes.
Could you?
Yes.
Are turnstiles still hard if they're solving easy problems?
No. Or in this setup, no. It's an open problem. Yes.
Are turnstiles based on P-space problems as hard as one based on P-space problems?
Yes, this is earlier work of whatever. P space is equal to NP space. Everyone knows that. John.
Is the number of turnstiles relevant?
It can be. We didn't explore that in this course.
No, that's a fact. Well, specifically what I was getting at was if you have 0 turnstiles, the turnstile problem is still hard.
If you have 0 turnstiles, the problem is easy.
Even if it's empty space.
Yes.
Because you're solving 0. So this
Yes.
sounds like how much
For a given positive, like turnstile-based problem, there's a significant difference between the bidirectional turnstiles and the unidirectional turnstiles.
That's open. Yes.
What if we weren't using turnstiles, but instead something like doors?
Well, if you had something to solve, if you had to go solve something, you go through a door.
Yeah,
This would be
that's
just as hard. Well, no, because you could like break the door down or something.
that's how over the turn. That's how
Yes. If you use doors, it would be easier.
All right, let's do 2 more questions.
So
Sarah.
the turnstiles you discussed in your paper are inscribed in a square. I was wondering if this extends to turnstiles where it's inscribed in a rectangle, like the Pokemon 6 gym turnstile. Pokemon Omega Ruby.
Well, if you have to solve a problem to turn them, it's going to be the same hardness.
Okay.
Imagine your Pokemon game, except now you have to solve NP-complete problems. You have to pass through turnstiles.
Maybe that you even harder.
Just convex optimization.
Is it relevant that the turnstiles are named?
No, you can have them in your favorite anything, really.
But you just said they
You
don't
don't
apply
need
in the
to.
physical world. So what if my favorite is in the physical world?
Well, so the thing is, no implementations of this turnstile protocol have been produced
Yes.
yet, right?
So this is a non-constructive.
Sure, why not?
All right, let's thank our speaker. And did we just give our last talk? We can do some closing remarks. Sure. So Sarah ran most of this conference this year and wishes to not be involved in any capacity next year. And while we all know that's not really going to happen, I guess if you are interested in participating in the organization of SIGTBD, it is a fairly low overhead, high fun thing to do. For example, yesterday I embossed all of your certificates and felt very accomplished for doing so. It was kind of great. I didn't do any research at all. Instead, I just went to the machine shop and did some laser cutter bullshit. It was great. So yeah, if you wish to be involved in any capacity next year, please let us know. We will give you all of the things so you can get started. If there's a track you wish to have seen in this conference, or if there's some feature that you want to see implemented, or if you'd just really like to find out how hot CRP works for some reason, this is made for you. So yeah, and I guess and other things. It's kind of great to see SIGTBD involved and become basically a real conference. Many of these talks were considerably more real than what you would see in a real conventional conference. It's nice to see the page counts become some sort of standard-ish around 4 pages. And I really hope to see more uniform file sizes next year. And I guess more general organizational, let's have a town hall, I guess, if anybody has comments or anything else. If anybody wants to get to the bottom of where these refreshments Sarah promised us are.
Oh, they're coming. It's the GSA coffee hour is going to be in this room. So they're going to come with
Right there.
donuts and
I
coffee.
see.
Wait, is that the boxes right there?
Oh, probably.
Let's do this.
But I should, yeah. Thank you. Okay, cool, you're here.
So there's an abundance of rando name tags. You're welcome to take some because we're just going to throw them out. And also, please give yourself a certificate of excellence in attendance.
Yeah.
These are self-issued. You can get one yourself with your 2 feet.
Also,
Where's the
Sharpie is on my desk.
Don't even know.
Do we have more concluding remarks?
Yeah, I would just
Charlie,
like,
would you like to come up and give some concluding remarks?
I think
I
so.
would like to propose a blockchain track for next year.
Yeah,
Sure, and there's been many ideas for additional tracks. We've had a proposal to do a fully automated conference track where
Auto-SIGTBD.
generated papers get automatically reviewed and automatically published, automatically presented somehow even too.
We could even fast forward the number of proceedings, you know, because we run out of sheets. So,
We get more
Hundredth
SIGTBD every
annual.
2 months.
auto-SIGTBD next year. We just need someone to write the automatic review and automatic acceptance system. Yes.
So I'm wondering whether this auto track will accept papers about automated submissions.
Yeah, sure.
But the
We might
also
accept it.
themselves automate.
Oh, no, we can only accept automated paper.
Oh, nice.
I guess-
You would first have to submit in a different file.
I guess-
Yeah.
John, if your automated paper gets rejected from SIGTBD, you can resubmit your automated paper to auto SIGTBD, where you might have a better chance, depending on the algorithm. Yeah.
So I actually haven't written one of the papers I presented yet for the
Oh, yeah. You sent me mail about it.
right, no,
Yeah,
but
it's fine.
for the review process. Like
Yeah.
someone was telling me we need to do rebuttals before the reviews come out. Is that right?
Yeah, since we're doing the inverted system, I guess you will have to rebut your paper before we actually.
Okay, so is there a timeline on that? Like, should I just include it in my paper? Is what I'm asking because I haven't written it yet.
No,
Actually,
how
can
about,
you do a rebuttal now?
so we're on diaspora, so maybe you can send us. Then we copy paste it into HotCRP. I don't know if HotCRP actually lets you submit a rebuttal before a review. I should call a ticket with Eddie Kohler.
Let's request this as a feature.
Yeah, I think it would be also great if we had auto reject SIGTBD, where your paper is automatically rejected. Anyway,
Some of the weak reject. So you can still feel it.
great. I also like to say I love how much work the authors have put into their papers. There's some really, really cool, like actual workable technical demos. I was really impressed.
Yeah.
And I hope that people see it next year as well. Yes.
Did you ever
We're still working on it.
I guess we did because some papers have not been written yet. They've been presented. All right. Anything else? Otherwise, let's appoint 2 audience members to give the concluding remarks and be done with it.
I think our keynote speaker should give the concluding remark.
I think he's done a lot, but if he's willing to.
John.
Yeah.
Or John. No, John has been very vocal.
John, you've been an avid
What's your
participant.
John? You had a lot of questions. I feel like you must have.
I haven't asked a single question. Welcome to SIGTBD. Today we're gonna have had some really good presentations, and they're all done now.
Yeah.
And we're really sad about that. And that's why last year we had another conference that was also SIGTBD.
It's true.
So you've actually had 2 already. So you can be less sad about the fact that we've already had one that we now wanted to have had. Yeah.
I've only had one.
No, that's not true. Actually, you will have had one more. This time you go.
Thanks.
Thanks for the good.
Questions? I can use some answers if that's okay.
Okay, like give us some answers.
By primer.
So there was actually one paper rejected from SIGTBD. They just don't know it yet because it's the one that I haven't submitted yet because I haven't thought of what it was going to be, which is really inconvenient. So I'm going to work really hard for next year so that we can make sure to reject it next year.
And I'm still hoping to make a PERC happen. The People's External Review Committee. So I think we're going to do like outreach by basically posting the papers all over Cambridge.
So
Having a piece of paper where you can write reviews.
Are we going to collect the reviews as well?
So they may be part of the proceedings. But there is a technical thing that we have not been able to do ourselves that maybe you know more about. We want to get DOI links.
So you can cite papers.
Yeah, so you can cite these and they become real academic work, like real academic as hell work. I don't know what's involved with the process, but I know we can do this and possibly for free. If not,
Can we just make them up?
You could submit to the D-Space, that might do it.
We need another D-Space.
I sent them a timid email and they ignored it, so I don't know what's up.
I think it's just a website that will give you a DOI. Because there was some initiative to give DOIs to GitHub.
Oh, interesting.
Can you investigate this, please?
Thank you for
Thank
volunteering.
you.
Support us in this process.
Actually, I have a proposal for a paper instead, which is
Rejected.
I thought it was gonna work.
There is a paper.
At least this means I won't get rejected next week.
I have a question about your paper.
Yeah.
How many numbers do you use?
0. Yes.
That's just pretty in line with all the other questions.
I always lie.
So I thought it was kind of fascinating that we had a lot of common threads running throughout all the talks. We talked a lot about entropy. We talked a lot about the publishing process. And there was something else too.
Blockchain.
There's a lot of questions about blockchains, Ali. So
Did you say the common thread is that I asked the question for every paper?
that could be a common theme.
I think common thread would be that you asked several questions.
I don't know if that's true.
I think the common thread is that all of these papers are unethical.
I think you'd have to justify that in some fashion.
You want to submit a paper for next year's?
On the ethics of.
Ethicality of previous SIGTBD submissions, a survey.
All right. In that case, thank you all. There will be about 15 minutes before those boxes are opened and food comes out of them.
Yeah, we should
So-
also should thank the GSA. Thank you. Coffee hour is here because they were nice enough to A, be aware of the fact that SIGTBD is happening, and B, offer to move
Very nice.
location and time of coffee hour so we can have this glorious event.
Also, if you got one of the certificates with a botched emboss stamp on it, these are pretty hard to do, so I kind of messed a lot of them up. If you'd like to know what it says official seal MIT SIGTBD CSC in placeholder text. Which is exactly what we wanted. It's not very bad.
I think it's important to maintain a certain amount of malleability in this call. It's just, we're not gonna
Did you
force it.
A/B test the certificates?
I just sort of did it randomly because
I see.
there was very little purpose behind it.
I see.
All right, thank you all.
Yeah.
It's been another great year. Please certify your excellence in attendance.
Yes.
I'm gonna take one
I don't know if
picture of my
it's-
phone.
It's not finished. I didn't get anything.
Sorry, I got panicked because like I was gonna miss his flight.